Hello, everybody. It's your girl, DAZZLE, and I'm back for a tarot card review. Okay, so please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you can become notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is check into the description box. Everything is down there. Okay, so I was inspired by a little heckler in my life when I did my first season 1, episode 1. Hot Topics, I believe. Was it Hot Topics? One of the two. It was either Hot Topics or was I talking about? It was something about what I was talking about. But yeah, it was a little heckler, and she had nerve to call my tarot cards cheap. Now, mind you, I have over 50 tarot cards in my collection, and they're just going to grow and grow as I get older, right? It's going to be by the time I die, it's going to probably be like 400 tarot decks, okay? I don't know. But look, so I decided to go on Shein and actually buy some cheap decks. And I'm going to show you guys the decks that I bought. And mind you, they're like $5, $4, $3. And I was like, oh wow, this is cool. So let's do this, right? So the first deck I got for you guys is the Rose Oracle. Now now mind you, that's my dog in the background. He was just taking a nap, and now he's like yawning because he just woke up. Y'all know. But look, I got the Rose Oracle card. It's a 44 card deck, and it's by Rebecca Campbell. Now I've seen this online, right, on Amazon, where I usually get my tarot cards and stuff like that, right? And it costs way more than what it is going for on Shein, right? It's probably like what, $15 or something like that, but Shein way cheaper, like less than $5, right? So when I opened it up, and mind you, it was a beautiful deck on Amazon. So when I opened it up, I'm gonna tell y'all my real issue with these tarot cards. First of all, they're flimsy, and the card stock is not good quality for me. I feel like the illustration though is really beautiful. Like if you look at it, right? And then I like the back. It's very beautiful, pink, powdery, things like that. It's very cute, right? It's shiny, right? But the card stock, again, I can't, because I'm hard on my tarot cards. I don't know why. I'm heavy-handed with everything, okay? I'm heavy-handed when it comes to doing hair. I'm heavy-handed when it comes to hitting. Shoot, I pet my hair. I'm heavy-handed. You gonna hear it. So, what I'm saying is, like, I could bend my cards and they're fine. I'm scared to bend these, okay? What are you arguing about? So I'm scared to bend these. So I wouldn't be doing any bending with this deck like that. I gotta let him out. Oh, he would do that to me. But I'm scared to bend this particular deck. But the illustrations are really beautiful. Okay? They're very beautiful illustrations. It gives me a euphoric sense and, some type of thing or some type of vision you'll see while meditating, things like that. So I like how it looks, and I like the idea, and I like the fact that you got some melanated peoples on here, okay? So, and it's not just melanated, it's different kinds of people, different kinds of ethnicities. So, and it's really beautiful, again, like I said. Like, it's like euphoric, dream haze, pink, roses, powdery, fluffy. Honestly, this would be, believe it or not, one of those decks that if I was to categorize decks and, their illustration, how they look, this would go in the category of a Paris Hilton collection for me, right? Because Paris Hilton is all about the pinks and stuff like that, Jeffree Star, no. Paris Hilton, yes. Jeffree Star, he's all about the pink too. But let's keep going. Then I had the Jack-O-Lantern Tarot. So I wanted this one because this one is for Halloween purposes, right? I like it. I like the idea of a Halloween deck. So I wanted one and it was cheap, less than $5, you know. So I opened this deck and it's still the same problem. It's the card stock quality. Alright. So I can't bend the way I want to, but it's kind of thick because it's more cards. So if I bend these, the deck itself, it's more cards. It's 78 cards, right? So the Jack-O-Lantern Tarot deck is what it say? 78 spooky and magical tarot cards with instructions. Where's the instructions at? Oh, is it right here? Do I have to like use my phone? And basically the person that actually did this deck is Giuliano Costa. So I like the thought about the back. It's fall time, pumpkin patch realness, if you will. Do I like the illustrations? Yes, because it reminds me of those like I don't know, medieval paintings and stuff, like something like that, something that you'll see in like a museum. I like the way that they did it and the concepts. Like it reminds me of like the catacombs in Europe and stuff, right? And those dark ages or medieval ages or whatever the case may be, right? So reminds me when they were going through, what was it, like the Black Death, like plagues and stuff. Even though it doesn't show that, but it's like that's the bones and stuff. It gives that for me. I don't know why, but I like the thought of it, right? So the illustrations aren't bad, I believe. It's the card quality, like they didn't have enough money for the card stock quality. But for less than $5, I mean, it's cool, right? Again, I won't be bending these too much. I might give it a little bend, but I can't bend them like that. Most people are like, do not bend your tarot cards. Girl, that's just like when it comes to me sleeping with a scarf in my head, child. I mean, that scarf be coming off. I sleep wild. I sleep deep. That scarf is coming off. So, it ain't no telling. I might or may not bend these cards. Look. But I'm going to try not to. Okay, so then we have The Tarot in Wonderland by Barbara Moore, illustrated by Eugene Smith. So, my thing is, this must be the author and the illustrator for this tarot deck. And this person over here, okay, Rebecca Campbell must be the author and illustrator of this tarot deck. But before we get to this one, I do feel like I like how they, sell it in the back when they say unlock the sacred mysteries of the rose. I think that's beautiful. Okay, so again, this is from Barbara Moore, illustrated by Eugene Smith, Tarot in Wonderland, right? 78 cards. I like the back. A tarot experience of curious delights. Welcome to Wonderland, where the air sparkles with revelation and wisdom is carried on the breeze. Tarot in Wonderland is a deck where tarot and the characters from Alice's Adventures meet. True to the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith cards and based on Lewis Carroll's imaginative creations, this deck invites you into a beautiful mirror. Okay, come on, bro. A beautiful mirror world that awakens intuition and enlivens the mind and spirit. So that was my brother trying to mess up my haul, my Shein haul on what I got. Okay, so let's see these cards, and again, all over again, it's the same thing. It's the card stock quality. Flimsy, but I do like the illustrations. The person who did the illustrations, Eugene Smith, did a great job to me. I feel like the characters are on point. I like how it was drawn out and thought out and everything. Like, it's not necessarily a bad deck. And to me, I feel like I wanted this deck because Alice in Wonderland, whenever like I watched the movie or whatever the case may be, I just felt like Not just the oddities. I just felt like it was a world that didn't make sense. That's how I looked at Alice in Wonderland, as a world that just didn't make sense. Like, like, look at this cat. Like, I do like this as the Hierophant, though. I like this as the Hierophant. This cat was judging Alice. I felt like that cat judged Alice. Okay, you have the Lovers right here. But then you have the Red Queen, right? Is it? Okay, then you have the Chariot. You know, and I like how they make it look different. You know, they make the idea of that card look different. Like, instead of like the traditional Chariot, like, you know, like, you can pick up different intuitive things on it. Like, that's why I like it, right? They got a lot of stuff going on. Like, I do like the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what else is right there. Justice. Well, this is an injustice because she was telling everybody off with their head. You know what I'm saying? You have the Mad Hatter as the Hangman. Death. I like how they have that. Then Temperance. Temperance is a little different. You would think it'd be by water. These are mushrooms. And then you have that smoking caterpillar. Then you have the Devil. First of all, I hated that rabbit because that rabbit did look evil. Then you have the Tower. You have all this chaos and commotion, right? Then you have the Star. So I actually like how it looks. So again, beautiful decks. Reminds me a lot of different things. Very work wittable, but it's just the card stock quality of the decks. Okay. I don't understand how that happens. I mean, but then again, I do understand because, you know, a lot of stuff is like fast, like popcorn and stuff like that. So how can we make tarot affordable for all? Well, we can make it affordable, but some things will not be as quality, right? And then you have new people who want to make tarot cards and stuff like that. You know, get in on it because the spiritual community is a big market, you know. So a lot of people want to get in on the market, but I do think people forget that. I mean, maybe it's just me. Sometimes I think people forget that the quality is important too, as far as the stock, right? I have like tarot cards over there that I probably paid like $30 for, but the stock was thick. The quality is well put together, and you know, they still last, right? So let's see this. This is going to be Lex. You gonna let me do this review? Between him and my brother, he's barking at people that's not even in here. He just hears them going inside and outside the door. So this one right here is Tarot by the Neon Light, right? And I thought this was a cool concept. And it's by Shein Assembly. Shein Assembly. Tarot by the Neon Light. Okay. So this is a cool concept, but I might have to work with this a little bit more because it feels like, okay, it's neon lights and the illustration is like this, right? To me, it feels like one of those like ink blot things, like it's open for interpretation. Like if you go to a psychiatrist or psychologist, whatever it is, and they have like, you know, a whole thing of like the little ink splatter, and you have to tell them what do you think it looks like. Like, just imagine if the ink splatter was neon and this is what you get, right? So I believe this is the High Priestess, right? This is the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers. Oh, wow, what is this? The Chariot. And what's the next one? Strength. Is that Strength? It's a lion. What is this? Well, I'm going to have to look at these because This is the Magician. Okay. Okay, but when we get to the minor arcanas, it feels a little better because they have the cups on it and the swords and stuff like that. So maybe it'll get better, you know, whatever. But I like it, but okay. That's the Wheel of Fortune. That's Justice, the Hangman. Some of it is literal. This must be Death. The Devil. The Tower. Okay, it looks better. Temperance. Okay, I see. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. Is this the World? Oh, they have a vagina as the World. Oh, I think I like this already. So, very abstract. Okay. Yeah, I was a little like, eh. So, with this deck, if you don't know your major or minor arcanas, the major arcanas will be kind of difficult for you because they don't just say what it is, right? But with the minor arcanas, they do have the coin, the swords, the wands, and the cups for you. So I wouldn't call this a deck for beginners because if you don't know what your major arcanas is, it'll be kind of difficult. And you will have to interpret, you know, what it means, right? If you don't know the Roman numeral of that major arcana, you will have to interpret, you know. So you may say, because Death and the Chariot kind of look the same to me for some reason. So maybe it's not, but maybe it is. So you might have a problem with that. And the last one is the Witchy Cat. Now, mind you, I am the proud mom of a black Persian cat. That is my fur baby. She is all black. She is me. I am she. La Familiar, whatever the case may be. Let's see. So we have the Witchy Tarot by Dame Darcy. So it says Witchy Cat was inspired by Bastet, the Therianthropic Egyptian goddess of abundance, fertility, protection, and women. Oh, she's talking about Bastet. Okay, so if you know Egyptian mythology, you know the significance of cats, and you know there's a Egyptian goddess called Bastet, right? This deck was drawn in the memory of my childhood pet kitty, Licky, 1973 to 1989, whose sweet little spirit visited me in my dreams during the drawing of this deck. Oh, this is cute. Again, beautiful illustration. Beautiful illustrations. Beautiful concept. It's just the card stock quality of this deck. I don't like the quality. It's too thin. It may not last a long time. So you may not want to wear these decks out. Maybe use it once in a while, but don't use it every goddamn day because you're going to fuck them up. Excuse my language. I do not mean to curse. But I like the concept. This is cute. Very cute concept. Okay. Gothy a little fun. Oh, they even have the Egyptian goddess right here. This looks like the goddess right here. This is the high priestess though, right? Beautiful concept, beautiful drawings. The empress, I can't show you her boobs, so I'm gonna just block out the boobs. The emperor, the Hierophant, the lovers, the Chariot. Beautiful concept. Strength. I like the thought process of this. She put in thought. I like it. I just wish that and I'm not gonna knock nobody. Maybe it wasn't in their budget. I just wish the card stock was more thicker, less flimsy. It feels like paper for me. But this is what I got from Shein. And if you guys want tarot cards, but you guys don't want to pay an arm and a leg, you can go to Shein and get them, or you can go to Temu. I know somebody who got some cards from Temu as well. So maybe I'll do some on Temu and see how that work out. But you will get what you pay for as far as the card stock quality. But the illustrations on these decks are very cool. They were well thought out, and I like the thought process that went into it. So this is what I got from Shein, you guys. And you may see me, most likely, not may, period, you're going to see me use these decks as well as my other decks, okay? Alright, so I love y'all for real. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, alright? Peace.